Now that we've got a beautiful campaign set up, it's time to optimize it. Today I'm going to run you through a few tips to ensure that your campaign is easy to interact with, which will hopefully result in more click-throughs from your audience. Okay, so now you've set up your campaign and you're happy with your content, it's time to optimize it. So there are a few things you can do to make sure that your campaign and your emails work as you want them to. So the first thing you want to do is add links to all of your images, and this includes your logo. So to do this, click Edit Block, and it will come up with this here. Now you'll just need to click Link and add your web address URL in here. So for every image you have in your newsletter, you'll also want to add a link to give people optimum chances to click through to your website. So for example, this image here, I don't really want it to link to anything in particular at the moment, so I'll just click Edit Block. And I'll add in here the link to the website as well. So just go through and do that to any images you have on your email, including images of products. So if you have a product, make sure you're specifically linking through to that product. If you have a blog post, make sure you're linking through to the blog post. Every single image in your newsletter should have a link attached to it. Now the second thing we want to do is optimize the image sizes. So as you can see here, this image is 1080 pixels by 1080 pixels. Now the optimum size is 600 pixels by 600. So to edit that, I'm just going to click Edit, and it will take me through to this page here. So what I'm going to do now is go down to the section and click 600 by 600, and then I'm going to click Save, and this will resize the image. As you can see up here, the image has been resized. Now it's good practice to get into the habit of resizing your images before you add them into the email, but just for the purpose of using this as an example, I've resized it in MailChimp for you. Now you want to do the same thing with any buttons you have. Make sure that they're all linked. You can choose to link to a web address, an email address, an anchor link, or a file. Another thing you want to do, of course, is make sure all your social media links are in here as well. One more thing that's really important to check is your font size. So an optimal size for reading fonts on mobile is 14 to 16. So make sure that your font falls into that range. If it's any smaller, it will be hard to read on mobile. Once you've gone through, added your links to your logo, any images, any buttons, and you've resized your images, resized your fonts, and made sure that your socials are linked properly, it's time to preview and test. To do that, click this button up here and go Open Link Checker. Now the Link Checker is a really awesome tool that MailChimp has added so that you can double check all your images are linked properly before you send them out. All you have to do is click the top link up here, and if you have linked it properly, it'll generate a preview. If not, simply click Edit Link and add your link in. Once you've done that, click through Next and it will take you through all of the links in your email. Once you've done that, it's a really good idea to enter a preview mode. So when you're in preview mode, you can check what your email will look like via desktop and via mobile. After that, you want to send yourself a test email. So click Preview and Test and go send a test email. You can add your email in here, and you can even include instructions and a personal message if you're sending it to another teammate. Just click Send Test and it will send you an email direct to your mailbox so you can see what it's like to receive the email yourself. After that, you want to click Save and Close. The last thing you want to do is double check that you've added your recipients, added who it's from, added your subject lines and optimize them to suit your audiences, and then you can add a plain text version of this email. So if you click Edit here, you'll see what this email will look like if you send it to someone who has plain text version on. So you can go through here and make sure this looks alright and it's readable. If you're happy with that, just click Save. Now your email should be optimized and you can either schedule or send it as you wish.